right, well, here it is, almost the end of April. I don't know if you can see it really, but it's still snowing. Right now it's about 27 degrees out here. I'm sick of sitting inside all week, so I decided to try out my new tent and stuff. I've got a new Seek Outside teepee that I want to try out. And I'm also out where I go out on my buddy's property where I go bow hunting, so I'm gonna try to track down my trail cameras. I didn't mark them on my GPS, and I really don't remember where I put them. So I know I moved them around a few times last fall, but it could be interesting. We'll find them. Well, that was pretty easy. So there it is, the Seek Outside Cimarron. Got it with a wood stove jack. I haven't bought a wood stove yet because hopefully we'll be getting into warmer weather soon. This is a 4-man, they say it's a 4-man tent, which you could do if you are just sleeping in there and don't have any gear, but I haven't seam sealed this thing yet, so hopefully the weather holds out. Clearly I still need to work on pitching a little bit. There's a couple of loose spots, but it's not bad. So the setup of the tent itself is pretty simple. Half inner with it, the half nest. I'm going pretty cozy. I got a small cot and everything else in there. I don't need the inner right now. I'm just trying it out and getting it set up, but it's pretty sweet. All right, well, got the tent set up, so figure I'd go for a little wander around the property here, see what we can see, and maybe find those trail cams. I don't think I'm going to pull them completely in. I'm just going to pull the cards out of them and bring those home since I forgot to bring my laptop with me. Yeah, let's go for a hike. So that there is what happens when you leave a ground blind up for 2 years. I strung it up and it was basically held up by paracord last year, but see, it's got quite a few holes ripped in it. Don't do that, it gets expensive. Hey, look at there, we found one. Batteries were actually still full on that one, just a full card. Let's see what we got. Too bad we have to wait. And that's that real small box blind I tried bow hunting out of that it's just barely big enough to draw back on, or draw back in, but shut the door on it so that it doesn't break. And here we found another one. Battery's at 75% on that one, and I got a full card. So me and that ladder stand right there, we've got a bit of history. I kind of don't like that stand. I see a lot of deer out of there. It's never ever where I can get a shot. The 2 shots I've had, I completely missed them. I had 2 clean misses on 2 different deer the one season, so I pretty much never sat in that thing again. I bought that tree saddle, ground blind, and that's pretty much how I've been rolling lately. But yeah, I like that spot. That stand is cursed for me. Hiked the property here, found 2 of my trail cameras. I honestly don't know if I have one that out here or not. I think I had 3, maybe 4. But I'm pretty sure one is back in my closet at home. I honestly don't remember where I would have put the 3rd. Now it's time to relax a little bit. I pulled up a little bit of firewood and probably have to go get some more, but now it's time to just relax, finally getting nice up. Well, since I'm one of those people that just can't sit still, it's time to go walk around again, see if I can't find that last trail camera. Well, that was a pretty unsuccessful little hike. Didn't find my other camera. I must have brought it in because I looked everywhere out on this property and it's nowhere to be found, so I must have it at home. So it was just the 2 out here all winter. So we'll see if we got anything cool. If I did, I will show those right now. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day here. It's 3 o'clock, I suppose. The weather's pretty nice. I might actually go for a drive and see if any of the lakes around here are still froze over or anything. See if I can't get some pictures somewhere or something. I don't know, we'll see. Almost May and we've still got ice. As you can see, I got the I got a Tyvek ground sheet here. I've got my half nest for the Cimarron. I've got a little cot. I've got a Nemo. What's it called? I don't know, one of those foldable sleep pads. Then I've got a Climate Static V. I've got my Kelty 20-degree bag in there. Probably going to be overkill, but I have that buddy heater. I've got an 11-pound tank that it's hooked up to outside. And look at all the room I've still got in there. This thing is an absolute palace for one guy. I'm going to love this. Well, I think that about does it for me. It's about 8 o'clock, down to about 35 degrees, so I'm going to crawl into this here tent and crank up some heat and probably watch a movie and hopefully sleep a little bit tonight. We'll see. Well, it is about 7 o'clock in the morning now. Temp is about 25 degrees. Tent stayed nice and warm. I didn't get cold once last night, but condensation is definitely an issue. I think wood stove is definitely going to be the way to go when it's cold like this, but I'll show you what I got here. Nice little bit of frost. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but yeah, there's quite a bit of condensation. So yeah, there is quite a bit of condensation. I'm glad I brought this inner. That kept a lot of the moisture off of me. My jacket got a little wet and my pack is soaked because I left that touching the tent. But what do you do? Bring it home and dry it off. The wind picked up quite a bit last night too. I think I'm just gonna sit here and see if this dries out at all, or I'm sure, I know I'm gonna have to hang it up in my tent, or hang it up in my garage when I get home, but see if it dries out a little bit, give it a chance, and then pack up and head home. I'm in no rush, so I'm gonna make some coffee and just go slow. Not the best coffee in the world, but it works. All right, so I've been packing up camp a little bit here. Got pretty much everything out. Well, I do have everything out of the tent. I'm letting it air dry a little bit. And I've got my half nest here. You can kind of see some of the ice and frost still on it, so yeah, it's a pretty decent size footprint on that. Plenty of room in it. Pretty good trial run with this Cimarron. I'm pretty impressed. Condensation thing, well, I knew it was going to happen. It was kind of a let's try the worst case scenario before I get too carried away with it, and it's doable even in the worst case scenario. I guess worst case scenario would have been raining or snowing last night, but still, propane heat and fairly cold temperatures. It got down to 20. I think low was 23 last night, so a little damp on the inside, but it's all good. The majority of my gear stayed dry, so I'm not worried. I'm hoping by next week I can either come out here and do some turkey hunting, or I'm gonna possibly be doing some fishing out on the Cheyenne River, while I might just be up where I can get to them from shore.